Commanders Nation, welcome to the BBTHD network. This is Commanders Talk, and I'm your host, T to the May, baby, back in the building for another episode of Commanders Talk. On this episode, should the Washington Commanders give Terry McLaurin an extension? You're going to find out after this intro. All right, let's get it. All right, Burgundy and Gold Nation, let's get into it. Should the Washington Commanders extend Terry McLaurin? Really? Of course they should. I guess the bigger question, or the better question, is how much? How much paper should they give him? Should they make him top 5, top 10? Well, I guess we'll decide that by the end of this episode. But first, let's take a look at how much money the top wideouts in the game is making today. We're going to start at the top. Jamar Chase, he's making $40 million per. Woo! That's steep. Number 2, you got Justin Jefferson, $35 million per. Now 3, we got your boy from Dallas, CeeDee Lamb, $34 per. Whew. Who else? Oh, DK Metcalf coming in at number 4, $33 per. Man, that's steep. These cats are getting paid. Number 5, AJ Brown, $32 per. Number 6, Amon-Ra St. Brown, $30 million per. Number 7, Brandon Ayuk, $30 million per. San Francisco must be out of their mind. Coming in at number 7, tied with Ayuk, Tyreek Hill, $30 million per. He deserves every penny. At number 9, we have T. Higgins, $28 million per. I wouldn't have paid him that. It's way too high. Way too high. Cincinnati must be out of their minds. Number 10, Jalen Waddle, $28 million per. Number 11, DJ Moore, $27 million per. Way too high for DJ Moore, man. Way too high. Number 12, Devontae Smith, $25 million per. 13, Nico Collins, $24 million per. Number 14, Michael Pittman, $23 million per. Number 15, Calvin Ridley, $23 million per. And coming in number 16, your boy Scary Terry, $22 million per. Now, that's a lot of cheese, man. It's a lot of cheese on the table. Where would you put Terry McLaurin? Right now, he's at 16. Where would you put him? Well, before we decide that, let's take a look at some of the PFF grades as well for some of these guys. We're going to start with Jamar Chase, back to the top. PFF grade, 85.8. Justin Jefferson, 87.2. CeeDee Lamb, 77.3. DK Metcalf, 74.3. AJ Brown, 90.9. That's incredible. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 88.1. Tyreek Hill, 72.7. Brandon Ayuk, 74.6. T. Higgins, 88.2. Jalen Waddle, 72.1. Now, Scary Terry, 79.2. It's pretty good. So those are the PFF grades. And we can't go by that. We got to actually combine the PFF grades along with their stats, their production. So what we're going to do now is take a look at the production of some of these cats. All right? Jamar Chase. And you can see on the screen right here, Jamar Chase is a monster, man. He's a monster. He deserves every penny of that $40 million. I mean, look at his numbers. Look at his touchdowns. Last year, 17 touchdowns. Whew, man, that's incredible. That's incredible. Shit, his first year, 2021, he had 13 touchdowns, man. 1,400 yards, 1,000, 12, 17. Jamar Chase is a monster. He deserves every penny of that. He should be number one. Justin Jefferson. Look on the screen right here. You can see on the screen, Justin Jefferson he's a monster too. Jamar Chase is better, but Justin Jefferson, he's a monster too. Look at those numbers, man. 1,400, 16, 18, 1,000. That was a down year. 5 touchdowns. He came back with 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns. And he's a monster, man. 35 per, he deserves it. CeeDee Lamb. Let's check out CeeDee Lamb numbers. His first year, he didn't even break 1,000 and 5 touchdowns. Now, he only had double-digit touchdowns in one season, 2023. You can see he had 12. Other than that, his play is not that great, man. It's not that great. So, he's probably getting overpaid. DK Metcalf with the Seattle Seahawks. Wow. 900. You can see on the screen. 1,300, 900. Yeah, it's touchdowns. Last year, he didn't even have 1,000 yards and 5 touchdowns, man. And getting paid that much money? I don't get it. A.J. Brown, take a look at A.J. Brown. In Tennessee, he was having decent years in Tennessee, but he didn't explode until he came and played for the Eagles. Look at this, 1,500 basically, just shy of 1,500, 1,456. And then last year was a down year for him, but at the same time, they had Barkley, so they wasn't really throwing the ball that much. Barkley was killing them. So you didn't have to throw the ball that much. Touchdowns, 8, 11, 5. So his touchdowns, so-so. Just take a look at St. Brown. Detroit Lions, 1,000, barely 912 yards first season, 1,100, 15, 12, 5, 6, 10, 12 touchdowns. So, if you ask me, Terry is outperforming a lot of these cats is getting paid more money than him. Let's look at Brandon Ayuk. I know his numbers are horrible. Let me see. First year, 800 yards, 5 touchdowns, 800, 1,000. He only crossed 1,000 yards twice in his career. So if he got hurt last year, you can't count that. Touchdowns, all single digits. And he's getting paid more than Scary Terry. Incredible. Now let's take a look at Tyreek Hill. A lot of his numbers with Kansas City. 500 his first year, 11, 14. You can look at these numbers, man. When he came to the Dolphins, though, 17 to 17 back-to-back, and then 1,000 last year. Last year, he had a down year. Touchdowns, he get in the end zone. I think Tyreek Hill deserves every penny. T. Higgins, I wouldn't have paid him. There's no way. First year, 900 yards, 1,000, barely 600, 900, just crossed 900 last year. Double digits touchdowns last year, finally, in one season. He's making more than Scary Terry. I wouldn't have paid him. There's no way. Jalen Waddle, 1,000. Last year was a down year. That's for him and Tyreek Hill because the Tua got hurt. So you can't really count those years. But you can see his touchdown production much lower than Scary Terry's. And he's making more than Terry. Terry McLaurin. Let's take a look at his numbers, man. Okay, his first season, 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. 1,100, 1,000, 1,100, 1,000, 1,000. His touchdowns was subpar until last year when he had who? Jaden Daniels, right? 13 touchdowns. The first year in his career, the Scary Terry had a real, legitimate quarterback, 13 touchdowns. So every year he had a different quarterback. Every year, and still was putting up 1,000 yards. So if you look at these numbers, and plus the PFF grades, where would you rank Terry McLaurin? Where would you put him? Where would you put him? I know where I would put him. I'm putting Scary Terry. I gotta put him at around 35 per. I gotta give him 35 per, man. I'm putting Scary Terry 35 per, above CeeDee Lamb, just below or tied with Justin Jefferson. That's where I'm gonna put him. That's where I'm gonna put him. And it's gonna be a 3-year deal. A 3-year deal, 35 mil per, something like that. I think that's where you slot him. If you look at his numbers, PFF grades, his production, that's where you gotta put him. I don't know. What say you? Where would you put Terry? 3rd, 4th, 5th? Let me know in the comment section, man. I got Scary Terry number 3. I think that's probably the best spot for him. So will they get a deal done with Terry? I think they will. I think they're going to, probably sometime during the preseason, they'll announce a deal that they, gave Terry an extension, and we'll all be happy, man. We want Scary Terry to retire as a commander. Go in the ring of fame as a commander, man. We don't want him going anywhere. We want Scary Terry here. He's a hell of a dude, man. You listen to his interviews. I love Terry, man. Stand-up dude, classy dude, never get in trouble. Keeps his mouth shut, always positive. I love Scary Terry. So you have to make him a lifelong commander. You hear me, AP? Make him a lifelong commander, baby. Let's get it. All right, nation. That's the end of this episode. I appreciate y'all chiming in. Man, get in that comment section and let me know how much would you give Terry McLaurin per year. I got him at 35 per. You might think that's too high. You might think that's too low. Let me know in the comment section. Also, please bang that like button, bang that notification bell, subscribe. Man, please subscribe. This channel needs your support. We're going to build this thing together. Please subscribe to this machine. And if you can, please donate. If you made it to the end of this episode, I owe you a drink, baby. Salute.